The following outline is provided as an overview of and topical guide to World War I. World War I, major war centered in Europe that began on the 28th of July 1914 and lasted until the 11th of November 1918. It involved all the world's great powers, which were assembled in two opposing alliances, the Allies and the Central Powers. More than 70 million military personnel, including 60 million Europeans, were mobilized in one of the largest wars in history. More than 9 million combatants were killed, largely because of great technological advances in firepower without corresponding advances in mobility. It was the sixth deadliest conflict in world history, subsequently paving the way for various political changes such as revolutions in the nations involved. Nature of World War I. World War I can be described as all of the following: war, total war, world war. World War I was further characterized by the following types of warfare: aerial warfare, armored warfare, asymmetric warfare, attrition warfare, chemical warfare, early modern warfare or modern warfare, ground warfare, naval warfare, submarine warfare, intensified submarine warfare, unrestricted submarine warfare, trench warfare. Causes of World War I. Long-term influences leading to World War I: imperialism, militarism, nationalism, Russia and Siberia, destabilizing European balance of power. Franco-Prussian War brought the establishment of a powerful and dynamic Germany, causing what was seen as a displacement or unbalancing of power. Balkanization, tensions between Austria and Serbia may overthrow. Topic: war, Bosnian crisis, tensions between France and Germany, tensions between Russia and Austria. First Balkan War, Second Balkan War, tensions between the United Kingdom and Germany, naval arms race between the United Kingdom and the German Empire, tensions between Italy and Austria, web of alliances, Triple Entente, Triple Alliance, Treaty of London, 1839, about the neutrality of Belgium, Dual Alliance, German-Austrian Treaty of Franco-Russian Alliance, Entente Cordiale between France and the British Anglo-Russian Entente of 1907, German Imperial War Council of 8 December 1912. Cult of the offensive, considerations of the advantage of striking first. Preventive war, July crisis, short-term influences leading to World War I: assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. Participants in World War I. World War I was fought between the Allies and the Central Powers. The Central Powers: German Empire, Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, Ottoman Empire. The Allies: main Allied countries, French Third Republic, Russian Empire, Russian Republic, Kingdom of Serbia, British Empire, Canada, Kingdom of Italy, Kingdom of Belgium, United States of America. Other military allies: other states that had military participation, Kingdom of Montenegro, Empire of Japan, Portuguese Republic, Kingdom of Romania, Kingdom of Greece, Albania, Brazil, Armenia, Czechoslovakia, see Czechoslovak legions, Finland, Nepal, Kingdom of Siam, San Marino. Nominal allies: states that declared war but had no military involvement: Andorra, Bolivia, China, Costa Rica, Cuba, Ecuador, Guatemala, Liberia, Haiti, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama, Peru, Uruguay. Conduct of the war, Allied declarations of war, British propaganda during World War I, convoys in World War I, German occupation of Luxembourg in World War I, Roosevelt's World War I volunteers, strategic bombing during World War I, German strategic bombing during World War I. World War I conscription in Australia, World War I naval arms race, United States Navy operations during World War I, Military engagements of World War I. World War I by region: South Arabia during World War I. World War I theaters: France and campaigns: Western Front, Eastern Front, West Africa Campaign, East African Campaign, Italian Campaign, Sinai and Palestine Campaign, Caucasus Campaign, Mesopotamian Campaign, Gallipoli Campaign. Attacks on North America during World War I. Naval campaigns of World War I. Battle of the Atlantic, Adriatic Campaign of World War I. Naval operations in the Dardanelles Campaign. Blockade of Germany. World War I by country. Central Powers: Austria-Hungary during World War I. Hungary in World War I. Poland during World War I. Bulgaria during World War I. Germany during World War I. German East Africa during World War I. Poland during World War I. Ottoman Empire during World War I. Aliya and Yeshav during World War I. Armenia in World War I. The Ottoman Empire carried out the first modern genocide upon the Armenian population. Western Armenia. Armenians in the Ottoman Empire. Armenian genocide. See also Armenian genocide recognition. Armenian resistance administration for Western Armenia. Armenian irregular units. Armenian, the volunteer units. Armenian casualties during World War I. Exiles of the Ottoman Empire during World War I. Allies. Main allies: Bulgaria during World War I. Serbia during World War I. France during World War I. Summary: French foreign policy and the outbreak of the First World War. French army in World War I. French villages destroyed in the First World War. Russia during World War I. Food shortages in the major urban centers, and poor morale due to lost battles and heavy losses sustained, brought about civil unrest which led to the February Revolution, the abdication of the Tsar, and the end of the Russian Empire. Russian Revolution. End of Imperial Russia. February Revolution. Russian Provisional Government. October Revolution. Beginning of the Soviet Union. Poland during World War I. Finland during World War I. Grand Duchy of Finland. Finnish Declaration of Independence. Ukraine during World War I. British Empire during World War I. United Kingdom during World War I. Australia during World War I. Australian women during World War I. India in World War I. Canada during World War I. Newfoundland during World War I. New Zealand in World War I. South Africa in World War I. South African Overseas Expeditionary Force. Southern Rhodesia in World War I. Italy in World War I. United States in World War I. Puerto Ricans in World War I. Other allies: Albania during World War I. Brazil during World War I. Czechoslovaks in World War I. Czechoslovak legions. Greece during World War I. Japan during World War I. Montenegro during World War I. Nepal during World War I. Portugal during World War I. Romania during World War I. Siam during World War I. San Marino during World War I. Nominal allies: Andorra during World War I. Bolivia during World War I. China during World War I. Costa Rica during World War I. Cuba during World War I. Ecuador during World War I. Guatemala during World War I. Liberia during World War I. Haiti during World War I. Honduras during World War I. Panama during World War I. Peru during World War I. Uruguay during World War I. World War I. Impact on neutral countries: Norway in World War I. Espionage in Norway during World War I. Mexico in World War I. Ireland and World War I. Montserrat in World War I. Spain in World War I. Switzerland during the World Wars. Vietnam during World War I. Afghanistan received a German diplomatic mission trying to convince it to act against the British in India. Argentina, allied to US by treaty. Bhutan, Chile, allied to US by treaty. Colombia, Denmark, traded with both sides. El Salvador, Ethiopian Empire, received a German diplomatic mission trying to convince it to act against the British in Africa. Liechtenstein had a customs and monetary union with Austria-Hungary. Luxembourg never declared war on the Central Powers despite being invaded and occupied by Germany. Mexico declined an alliance with Germany, an ally to the United States by treaty. Netherlands, an ally of the United Kingdom by treaty, traded with both sides. Norway gave naval assistance to the United Kingdom. Paraguay, flag of Persia, SVG Persia, occupied by British and Russian troops. Spain, also treaty-bound ally to the United Kingdom. Sweden financially supported Germany. Switzerland did declare a state of siege. Venezuela supplied the Allies with oil. People in World War I. Leaders in World War I. Allied leaders of World War I. Military forces of World War I. Category. World War I. Flying Aces. List of World War I. Aces from Canada. List of World War I. Flying Aces. List of British armies in World War I. List of British Corps in World War I. List of British divisions in World War I. List of Indian divisions in World War I. Technology during World War I. Equipment of World War I. Vehicles of World War I. List of military aircraft of Central Powers in World War I. List of military aircraft of Entente Powers in World War I. List of aircraft of the Royal Flying Corps. List of aircraft of the Royal Naval Air Service. List of military aircraft of Germany. Before 1919. Weapons of World War I. British Army uniform and equipment in World War I. Common military awards. Russian Empire Hero of the Soviet Union. Order of Lenin. Order of Suvorov. Order of the October Revolution. Order of the Red Banner, Order of Victory, United States Medal of Honor, Silver Star, Bronze Star, Distinguished Flying Cross, Air Medal, World War I Victory Medal, Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal, European African Middle Eastern Campaign Medal, American Campaign Medal, British Empire Victoria Cross, Air Force Cross from June 1918, Order of the Bath, Order of the British Empire, Distinguished Flying Cross, 1914 Star, Pacific Star, France and Belgium Croix de Guerre, Imperial Germany Iron Cross, Pour le Mérite also known as the Blue Max. The end of World War I, Armistice of Mudros, surrender of the Ottoman Empire. Armistice of Village St. Surrender of Austria-Hungary. Armistice with Germany. Surrender of Germany. Aftermath of World War I. World War I reparations. Dissolution of the Austro-Hungarian Empire into several successor states. Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, First Republic of Austria-Hungarian Democratic Republic, Second Polish Republic. Cession by Austria-Hungary of Transylvania and Bukovina to Romania. Cession by Austria-Hungary of the southern half of the county of Tyrol and Trieste to Italy. Establishment of the First Republic of Armenia. Further Balkanization. World War II. World War I was one of the main causes of World War II. World War I related media. List of books about World War I. List of World War I films. World War I in literature. World War I in popular culture. Non-fiction. Germany's aims in the First World War. Fiction based on World War I. World War I remembered. World War I reenactment. World War I memorials. World War I memorial. World War I memorial. World War I memorial. World War I veterans.